What's going on, y'all? Today I am taking a closer look at the Polliwog from Waxed Wing. And this is just an awesome little pocket fixed blade. I use it as an in-the-pocket fixed blade. They come with a different sheath options. You can choose to pay a little more to get one of these Emmett's EDC kind of in-the-pocket sheaths, and these are some of the best that I have tried, especially in combo with this little guy, the Polywog. So Waxed Wing, he does a few different designs and he drops them every Friday at 4:30 p.m. That might be coming up, so definitely take a look if you're interested. His, I think the Nymph and Chitin are some really popular models of his. But this one is just one that really stood out to me. I think this is his newest one. He said it was his favorite, so I wanted to, of course, go with that one. And this just fits really nicely in the hand. We have kind of a diamond shape on the handle scales. They are nice and wide enough to get a very comfortable grip on it. We have, I believe, just an over 2-inch blade here. So we do have like a small blade to handle ratio, but it's nice for a perfect little in the pocket carry again. I added this lanyard here. I just did kind of a rough Chris Reeves style lanyard, very rough, not very uniform on that at all, but I just need something extra to grab onto getting it out of the pocket. So these are ground very thin. Let's see. I think they start out at just a little less than 1/16 overall stock. And we are coming down to around 12 thousandths behind the edge, which is a nice, very thin, slicey knife. These are AEBL. I believe all of his are AEBL. And he actually did have them independently hardness tested and actually had their microstructure tested from Taylor Hardness. He did a destructive testing. He lists that and talks about it on his website as well. You can check out I'll put a link in the description to his website so you can take a look at those if you're interested in any of these. But the everything is also US made on these. So he lists where he sources all of his materials and services for the knives, and everything he sources and services is all in the US. He's out of Pennsylvania. Just makes some really cool stuff, and I think they're priced very fairly as well. I think they range from like 120 to 140 bucks, which for a 100% US handmade product that's been verified to be properly treated, really high performing thing is really awesome. I think that's a great deal. And an extra, I want to say between like around 50 or 60 bucks for one of these is great too. I mean, I would pick up, I might just pick up a couple of these alone just for some of my other smaller fixed blades, because this is just such a good little subtle in the pocket carry. You know, I don't like belt carrying fixed blades. You know, if I'm wanting to do like just a regular everyday carry with it, I want it to be a little more subtle in the pocket. I believe here in Florida, you know, you can open carry a fixed blade, but I like being a little more subtle with the carry. You can still see it sticking out, but it's not so loud. You know what I mean? This minimal pocket clip, it's got really nice retention. The sheath has just the right amount of retention when getting it in and out of the pocket. The way that it's oriented a little bit lower from the opening gives you enough room to where you're not trying to like fish through your pocket to find the opening. You can really do it one-handed. That's another big thing. If you're doing like an in-the-pocket carry for a fixed blade, being able to do it one-handed in and out of the pocket is a huge plus, which you can easily do with these. Like I said, great cutting geometry, nice and thin. Some of the other models, you know, he has different blade shapes available. Those sell out real quick. Again, he drops them Friday at 4:30. I'm probably going to release this video just a little bit before then, today on Friday, to give you a chance to take a look at them. But I think the Chitins and the Nymphs, those go really fast, and those will probably be the next ones that I'll check out from him. He's got different handle scale color options available, and I think you can buy some extra ones to even swap them out on your own. I believe by default they come with like a Kydex sheath with a belt loop, which is just fine. You know, that's great if you want to carry it, but this I'm telling you is a huge upgrade for an in the pocket carry. Really been enjoying this one. So some of his other ones have the sharpening choils, and I'm back and forth on a sharpening choil. I got a lot of Spydercos, and I love Spyderco. They're my favorite. No sharpening tools on those, really. Some people say, oh, you should add one. I've added them to the Delica, and I end up kind of not really liking it. I end up getting caught up on material a little bit here and there. Like, they have their place. I do like them on some knives, but I can appreciate when they don't have them either. So I think this one, I want to say, is one of the ones he has. I want to say most of the other ones have a sharpening tool. This one doesn't, which I do think I like. Especially when you have like a little bit less real estate here on this. You know, this is, let's see, this blade, you know, you got, you know, just about 2.5 inches of cutting, 2.5 inches of cutting edge here. So you kind of need all that you can get with that. And, you know, you got some material going down in there. I don't want to get it bogged up in any kind of sharpening toil, but super comfortable knife. Carries really well, carries really excellently. You don't need this, but it just helps me be able to like really get it out quick if I need to. So I can appreciate that. But Waxed Wing, link in the description. Check them out. Thank you for watching.